Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Passion Unscripted. And if this is the first time you're tuning in, welcome to our world of love, relationships, and passion. And I am today just with my avatar because in New York City it was a blizzard, snow blizzard, and we are just recovering. The streets are still not cleaned up, and we have like 20 inches of the snow laying down. So I'm without the camera, but I'm here so you can hear my voice, and a beautiful co-host Dina is with us. So we are going to have the powerful conversation, right? And I just love Dina to show what the real life is all about. And that's why I love the live episodes rather than pre-recorded and edited, because it just shows that, hey, we are showing up whether things are working or not. It's not about being perfect. It's all about just giving the effort, right? And that's exactly what we are doing. So welcome to this beautiful episode. And if this is the first time you're tuning in, welcome to the world of Passion Unscripted. My name is Irina Portnova, and I'm all about manifestation. How do you consciously connect with yourself, with loving yourself, and attracting that ideal partner in your life? And I am here in the studio with amazing Dina. Dina, please say a couple of words about yourself and what you are doing in this world.
Hi, my name is Dina Alexander, and I am a life coach, a relationship coach, and a sex coach. And I'm here in Aruba helping everybody, because I do believe that sex and spirituality need to be married. I'm so grateful, Irina, that even though there was a storm at your side, and but you are okay, your family's okay, and yeah, it's just a part of the season.
Yeah, absolutely. And Al is with us. He's saying
Yeah.
always here. Yes. And we always celebrate you and salute you. And it's always awesome to see you with us. Yay. And today we have a very cool topic. It's all about hold on, luxury of being chosen daily. And this is amazing, right? Because a lot of times maybe we are in the relationship, but we are not feeling like the partner is consistent with us. We might just, like trying to soften what's going on in our life. And today we want to bring this to the surface, because being chosen, we want to be chosen in every small moment. We want to be prioritized when it's inconvenient. We want to be respected when emotions run high. We want to be met with presence instead of avoidance. And we want to be desired, not just in words, but in actions. And that's exactly what our conversation is all about, because the way we allow ourselves to be chosen in love is directly connected to how we allow ourselves to be supported in life and even in money. Dina.
I love this topic. I love it that you are choosing perfect topic these last couple of weeks, and I'm really enjoying it, because this is a luxury. Being chosen daily is a luxury. Okay, the most couples are just in the rat race. They don't have time to choose each other, and I'm talking about both, not only the woman, also the men. Not a fairy tale version of love. This is not that, and not a dramatic heist, and not the grand gestures meant for audience, but the grounded, embodied devotion that creates safety, passion, and emotional wealth. This is what we are going to talk about. Because real luxury in a relationship isn't fireworks, it is consistency. It is being chosen, as you just said, in small moments, being prioritized when it is inconvenient, being respected when emotions run high, being met with presence instead of avoidance, being desired, not just in words, but in action. Oh, there's my chihuahua.
Yay! See, Chihuahua also wants to be chosen.
Yes. She wants to go out. I will open the door. You want to say
Mhm.
something in the meantime?
Yes, definitely. Yes. So let's just dive a little bit deeper into that. Why our daily choices build emotional security? Because emotional security is not created just in grand promises, it's built in repetition. When someone chooses us daily, texts us, follows through, checks in, repairs, staying emotionally present, our nervous system relaxes. And when we are in that kind of connection, security is actually the rhythm. It's for us to know that I don't have to guess, I don't have to compete, I don't have to perform, or I don't have to chase reassurance. And daily choice tells our body that I am safe here. And we know when our body feels safe, our love is deepening and our walls soften. We do not have so much defenses. Security actually isn't boring, right? Because I guess there are some women who loves all these highs and lows, and I say I'm not one of them. Just try any man to play games with me and he's going to end up playing by himself.
Mm-hmm.
So security isn't boring, it's actually the
No,
foundation that allows passion to flourish. What do you say, Dina?
I love it. That's it. It's the way you allow yourself to be chosen in love, and it
Mhm.
is directly connected to how you allow yourself to be supported in life and in money.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I love that. And I
Yeah.
just wanted to take it like another notch where we talk about being consistent. It's actually showing up in a deeper passion because a lot of people are thinking that being unpredictable creates chemistry. But what creates real passion is safety. When we
Yes.
know that somebody consistently showing up for us, well, then we can be open, we can be vulnerable, we can be more sincere, we express our desires more freely, we surrender more fully, and we are willing to explore without fear of abandonment. So consistency actually removes that anxiety feeling that our nervous system is not steady, and anxiety is actually the biggest killer of desire. And a lot of people
Yes.
might not even realize that, right? So the more secure we feel, the more sensual we become. And remember,
Yes.
our passion thrives where there is trust.
Yes. True. Totally with
Mhm.
you. And many people say they want commitment. So, but what they actually is living it is with inconsistency. Hot and cold, available and
Mhm.
absent, intense and distant. And we've been conditioned to confuse intensity with devotion. Let me say
Mhm.
it clearly: intensity is not intimacy, chemistry is not consistency, desire is not devotion. And
Mhm.
and being chosen daily doesn't feel dramatic, it feels steady. As you said, that trust
Mhm.
is needed, and steadiness is often overlooked until you've lived without it. Okay?
Mhm.
So, daily choice to build emotional security is needed. Okay? Um, so, someone shows up when it's inconvenient. Do you build it? Yes. Communication doesn't disappear when emotions rise. You are building it when you continue, when your emotion rises. Repair happens instead of avoidance. Words and actions stay aligned. So these are the tips that I'm providing at this moment to build that trust. The nervous system, as you said, relaxes when it knows I don't have to guess, I don't have to chase, I don't have to earn presence. That relaxation is not boring. as you just said, is the foundation of real passion. You want to say something? I can't see your face. Your beautiful. I can see it. See, yes, you have a beautiful picture, but but
Yes,
still.
you know what I wanted to add, that it's super important, right? For, because like, yeah, life is a game itself, right? And sometimes we want to spice up our love life with some games, but it's also very important to understand what kind of games we are playing, right? And especially when it comes to man, sorry to say that, and L, maybe you are a different kind of man, but majority of men, they are not very creative. And what they do, their favorite game is push and pull, right? It just like they are given, and then they pull away, right? Because they love to play on our emotions. Like, okay, let me show you what it looks like to have me in your life, right? They shower with the compliments, they give you the gifts, they take you out, they show up, and all of a sudden, they just remove themselves from the picture. And I think this is one of the most primitive games, I would call it, because again, it lacks the creativity. It's just like something that men know. And the way, if like, if ever any man show up in my path with that kind of game, I'm telling you, they are going to play by themselves, because I am not participating in that nonsense. And again, it just proves that like, sometimes men withdraw because they are emotionally unavailable. Maybe they cannot express what's going on in their life. But I invite every man just to be present there, because for us as women, we want the presence. We want somebody who is with us and who is hugging us, who is saying that, like, even when we are, maybe sassy, or maybe we want extra pampering. Yes, I want it. And I can actually have the partner who is going to deliver that to me. Because again, the luxury of being chosen daily. I want to choose myself, and I am also choosing the partner who is given to me exactly what I need, right? So again, that game from man's playbook, it's already outdated. Man, just for you to know, it's something that I consider very primitive. And like, come on, you can be more creative than that. And again, I believe in games that actually create the synergy and connection, rather than the games where people create the distance between each other.
Yes, I'm totally with you. And I need to add, it's not only men. What my experience is, some women do accept mediocrity, Irina.
Mm-hmm.
And when you stop tolerating inconsistency, something profound happens. You stop chasing. You stop chasing men. Then
Yep.
you chase clarity. Over explaining yourself, you don't need to. You shrinking your needs, you don't need to. Accepting crumbs, you don't need to do that anymore. And you start embodying worth, because you have a value. You start expecting alignment. You start receiving support, and you start living from overflow. And this shift
Mm-hmm.
doesn't just happen, just change it, just it doesn't just happen. But when it happens, it changes your relationships. It changes how you receive life and money.
Mm-hmm. And can I just also add something to that? Because I feel that a lot of times it's us women's fault that men act the way that they act, because a lot of women allow men to be this way. So if all women stop tolerating that BS and say, you know what, if you are acting this way, you do not have the access to me, man would not have other choice but really, like, be in the right game, being in the right position, and treat the woman the way she deserves. So I truly believe that, like, we as women also have to rise our standards, because the right man is going to meet our standards and he is going to rise to our standards if he is not available yet. And the wrong man is just going to, step back, a step away because it's
Yes.
not somebody for us. Right. And the more we are okay with that, the more we are not like figuring out, oh my God, if that man is not with me, I'm going to be on my own. The less we are entertaining these thoughts, the more we are going to call in the right aligned man who is ready to meet us where we want to be.
True, true, totally with
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah.
L,
And can
was,
I just, yeah, Al, yeah, you want to address that?
yeah, L is asking, what do you think of being chosen on matchmaking dates? There are several types of apps that are putting couples together. Um, I do believe it's like the restaurant. You enter a restaurant, you have a variety of food. You have salmon, you have lambs, you have chicken, and I think those apps are like that. You choose what you want. I don't have any negative thoughts on those apps. What I do have is when people are entering those apps without any um, um, experience or knowledge or education, and then they get hurt. That's a problem, because people just enter. It's like going out of this office totally naked, and
Mm-hmm.
I'll have problems with the police, with men, with everything. Okay, with my neighbors. So it's the same with going on such a date without proper education, and that's the education that I provide, because I think these are nice apps that you can really get to know people. But if you misuse it or only go on it for sex, and then you have a problem. You have a problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
So let's
totally,
continue.
yeah, I totally
What do you
believe in
think?
that. Mm-hmm. You know what? I
Are you
think
agree?
it's all about intentionality, right? What you
Yes.
intend to receive at the end of this date, right? And again, it's all about experimenting because some might have good experiences, some might have bad experiences. I remember, like when I was dating, I was actually met my ex-husband on this dating platform. And again, I had to sift through so many dates where the guys just were looking for sexual relationship, nothing more, right? And I guess it just being open for the experiences and allow yourself to see where it takes you. I think anything in this life, curiosity wins all the struggles and everything else. If we stay curious without expectations, if we say, okay, I'm just going to step into that and see or what I'm going to experience, and do not put any judgment, do not put any expectations, but just go into the experience with open mind, with open heart, and see what unfolds. But again, have the intentions. What is something you intend at the end of that experience? Do you really want to connect with the sincere person, the person that is loving, that's nurturing, somebody that you're attracted to naturally, somebody who wants to build exactly what you want, right? Because intentionality is everything. Again, this is what we are talking about, working with the energy. When we focus our mind on the outcome that we desire and we hold long enough that focus, the things start unfolding in our favor. So
Yes.
that's what I would add to that.
I
Elle, let,
totally agree with
Elle,
you.
let us know if that lands for you, if that makes sense for you.
Yes, true. So let me continue with
Mhm.
some um, tool. Okay, I
Yep.
want to provide a tool.
Mhm.
So let's pause together. Let's um, let's place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. You can close your eyes if you want. Breathe slowly, and Ask yourself quietly, where have I been tolerating inconsistency? And just leave it there. No judgment, just awareness. And now ask yourself, what would it feel like to expect daily choice, including for myself? And let that land. And as soon as you feel okay, you can open your eyes, and you can do this often during the day, just to center yourself and being honest with yourself. So
I
time
love that.
flies.
Can I just quickly share
Of
something
course,
as
of
the,
course.
like as the grand finale? So
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted like very nice conversation. And Al, thanks so much for joining us in. So we want to be more conscious about how being chosen daily shifts our identity, because again, it's all about what are we operating from. If we no longer operate from am I enough, will they leave me, do I need to prove myself, and we move into of course I'm valued, of course I'm prioritized, of course I'm supported, that identity shift changes everything, because the way we accept love is the way we accept money. Because if we normalize consistent attention, reliable support, devoted partnership, we will also normalize consistent income, reliable clients, and devoted opportunities. So
Yes.
being chosen daily rewires our self identity. And self identity is the root of wealth. So I just
Yes.
wanted to say thank you for this amazing episode, for our conversation. Thank you for Al asking a question and always tune in. And just remember that it's about choosing yourself daily. It's about raising the standards of what we tolerate. So if we know for sure what exactly are our standards, we are actually very conscious what are our non-negotiable. And I know sometimes it's difficult to practice, right? But the more we practice, start with something small, right? Start with something small, because honestly, that confidence was built in years. I didn't, I wasn't born with that. I was born with some level of confidence,
Yes.
but I
We
grew
all.
it. Yes, but
Uh-huh.
I grew it over the time, right? And, the more we allow ourselves to practice, to take small steps, and these baby steps are going to turn into the huge result. But the most important is just, like keep exploring, keep experiencing, and discovering what you're all about, and continue choosing yourself daily, because that's exactly how you're going to attract your best life partner.
Yes, true. And true luxury isn't being wanted once.
Mm-hmm,
It's being chosen again and again and again,
mm-hmm.
in love, in support, in life. And that begins with how you choose yourself, as you said, daily, consistently, without negotiation.
Absolutely. Yes. So thank you so much for this episode, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Al, thanks as always. We appreciate your energy with us, and it makes the episode even more exciting. And for anybody who found this episode helpful, please share and just, bring it to attention to people who might benefit from that. And just ask yourself, am I being chosen daily? Because this is a good reflection question for everybody to ask ourselves. All right. Thank you so much, Dina. And everybody have a beautiful, beautiful week. And we'll see you on the next episode next Monday. Bye.